Alright, I want to do one last problem from this week 7 practice quiz. And this is actually easier than most of the ones we've done, but there's some subtleties that are easy to miss at this stage in the game, so I just want to point them out, and also the difference in the technology as well. So what z-scores would be used to create an 89% confidence interval? The key idea here is confidence interval. What that means is the 89% has to be in the middle of the distribution, which means the remaining 11% has to be equally split up between the two sides in both tails, as you were. So we bring up a standard normal distribution, which is the default setting, 0 for mean, 1 for standard deviation. And in the shaded area, we want both tails to share the remaining 11% of the 100%. 100% minus 89% is 11%. So if I put that 11% split in both tails, and you can barely see p over 2, p over 2. Click OK, and bam. You have your minus 1.598 and 1.598, or plus and minus 1.6 if you want to do that. Now, if we go over to StatCrunch, this is where StatCrunch sort of doesn't have what you want, because if you try to go between here and put 89%, it's not going to cooperate because you're missing some values. And so what you have to do is come in here and just put half of the 11%, or 5.5%, 0.055, into one tail. It really wouldn't matter right or left, so I'll leave it on the left tail here. And you hit compute. And notice you get minus 1.598. And so if you absolutely wanted to see proof that you're just going to get the plus version of that, then we can add that here, and you get the same thing. So you had to do 2 steps in StatCrunch, whereas Minitab finally did it in 1 step. But both give you the correct answer. And you could look that up in the table as well and find it, but gives you your z-scores very easily. And so especially if you have the non-standard ones, because your table will give you 80, 90, 95, and 99, but what if somebody asks for 98% confidence interval or an 87% confidence interval? Well, why go bother looking through the table? Just come in here and crank it out really quick using the technology, and you'll have a much more precise answer anyways.